So a great stance is everything in press man coverage. Most DBs don't lose because of speed. They lose because they're not balanced before the snap. Shoulders over your toes, weight on the balls of your feet. That's control. If you're flat-footed, a big receiver like A.J. Brown is gonna bully you. And if you're on your heels, you're done. That is how you end up on your butt before the route even starts. When I was in JUCO, I learned this the hard way. There was a receiver that was strong and physical. I'd always catch myself falling back when we engaged in press man. I'd eventually recover, but when it was a slant, he was already 3 yards ahead of me. After that kept happening over and over and over again, I was done getting pushed around. I started working with my brother, and he would push me at different angles in my stance to make sure I was balanced. Once I perfected my stance, I started locking up receivers again. But having balance is only step one, because even if your stance is perfect, if your eyes are wrong, you're still cooked. Most DBs get beat right here, not because they're slow, but because their eyes are in the wrong place. Looking at a receiver's shoulders is like looking at a magician's mouth move. It's meant to distract you. He's talking so you really won't see what's really happening. The hips tell the truth, the shoulders tell a lie. Watch this DB. Eyes on the hip, never flinches. Calm eyes make calm feet, and calm feet gives you control. When I was a younger DB, I used to chase the head fake every single time. Once I trained my eyes to lock on the hips, I stopped getting cooked at the line of scrimmage. But even with perfect eyes, bad feet will kill you. Here's where most DBs fall. Literally. Receiver does his release, DB crosses his feet, now he's stuck. Crossing your feet means you already committed your body to that direction. If the receiver goes back in for a slant, you're done unless you speed turn. But here's the fix. Work on 5-yard releases. Pair that with DB vision and your win rate in press man coverage skyrockets. When I was a walk-on at UCF, my first one-on-one rep, I didn't want to get beat deep, so as soon as the receiver released outside, I just crossed my feet, and the receiver easily went back inside. That was my first welcome to D1 football, and then after that, I was like, hold on, let me work on step replace. And I drilled it until my feet automatically started doing that. Crossing is commitment, step replacing is control. Now, once you have your base, your eyes are good, your feet are locked in, the next piece is how to use your hands. Even 1 inch of movement can change up the whole rep. That inch throws off the timing, space, and rhythm. Most DBs forget that your hands are a weapon. You don't need to swing or grab, just punch. If I can move you 1 inch off your line and that ball is thrown to the line, that ball is now mine. Eyes, feet, and hands. Those 3 tools against 1 receiver. But the real separator is your body control. That small detail nobody notices. Your inside shoulder. Here's a small detail that separates good from greats. It's like turning a corner on a bike. Lean the wrong way and you slide out. Drop that inside shoulder and your body naturally pulls you through the break. When your inside shoulder is up, the weight is fighting you. When it's down, you transfer your momentum smoother and come out your break faster. I'll never forget my first PBU at UCF. Once I learned that, I started breaking with the route instead of after it. That's when I knew no matter how fast you were, I could hang with anybody. And looking back, every one of those details tied together. All of it. Stance, eyes, feet, hands, shoulders, comes down to one thing. Winning through control. Talent reacts. Elite DBs use the tools the right way. Control your stance, control your eyes, control the rep. That's how you go from covering routes to owning them.